This is a quick Cirrus tutorial on how to load the visual approach. And what we're going to do here is that on the perspective panel, what you're going to do, go ahead and hit flight plan and just verify that the destination is filled in, and that is going to be your destination airport. So in this example, we're using the Chicago Executive Pewaukee Airport, and that's good. That will help pull up the list of visual approaches available here at this airport automatically. Save us an extra step or two. So the way we do this is we come down and we hit the procedure button. Once we hit the procedure button, it's going to the system's going to ask us to select an approach, arrival, or departure. We're going to use this knob here, the outer knob, and you can scroll through these options, but we're going to say select approach. I'm going to come over now and hit enter. And that's going to pull up this list of visual approaches that are available here at Chicago Executive. So we can see this auto-filled from our destination, which is good. And here are the instrument approaches. Those are always going to display first. I'm going to use this big knob to scroll through. So localizer, we have the RNAV, we have the VOR 16. So all the published instrument approaches are to runway 16. But as you can see, there's a runway 6, 12. There's a 24, a 30, and a 34, and obviously 16, which we have approaches to. But it's kind of cool that now we can load something in all different types of directions to all the runways that help us line up. So let's say we're coming into runway 12. We've got that. I'm going to load the visual. And if you can see, there's a final and a straight fix. So we can load these just like we can in instrument approach. I'm going to select 12, hit enter. And now the system is, hey, how do you want to load this? Via vectors or via straight? 9 times out of 10, I'm going to load it via straight. So I'm going to come down and click that. And what it's going to do, I'm going to say load. We're going to keep the minimums off. We don't need those. And then I'm just hitting enter through this. And now I'm going to say load. There we go. And there's a warning, obstacle is not approved, good. And if we come back to our flight plan now, we can see that there's the visual approach that's loaded in. The cool thing is that straight now is out here. That puts us on about 5-mile final. So if we're out avoiding all airspace and everything, we can come to our flight plan. We're gonna use this little joystick here. I can use it as a joystick up or down. And I'm going to click through. What that does on the flight plan page using the joystick, I can click down to whatever fix I want. So straight, if I want to go direct to straight, I'd hit direct to, enter, and then enter again. That's going to take me on a 5-mile final. If I want to go to the final approach, the final fix here, and go direct to that, hit direct to, and then enter. What that's going to do is now that's going to take me to about a 2-mile final. So it's really neat, very powerful, and very nice for people who don't fly to an airport regularly, have trouble getting lined up with the right runway, and just incredibly powerful. This will help also just, you could basically couple the autopilot. What I like to do is just go in heading mode and try to get myself lined up. Once I'm, go direct to straight or final, and I have the autopilot on, after I hit direct to, enter, I'll just come in, hit autopilot, make sure it's on. If it's not, autopilot nav, and then that's going to take me to the 2-mile final. Works out nice.